Hi, welcome to the show. This is Keith Duncan, Built by Keith. Hi, welcome to the Universal Show, because that's what this is really all about. It's Keith Duncan. I'm not the one in hiding. It's over 75 people tied to Robert Dee Rose and Bashama and the Duncan clan and U.S. government officials, which are judges, lawyers, prosecutors, district attorneys, police, pretty much everyone I've encountered who refuses to do their job. It logically says that Robert Rose paid them off, bribed them, extorted them. Sort of hard to tell because I was in jail for 848 days, being threatened by everyone. Now what I'd really like is for someone to do a search and seizure on what's left of my possessions, sitting right there. I'm asking for a search warrant. You can press the pause button to see what's going on. And this is also a Gmail that I sent out to John McDowell to address all of his concerns. There's the Gwinnett County report that I put in March the 4th. And it talks about all the different things going on. So press the space bar. Here we go. And then you'll also see this down below is the timeline. This is just the basics of what the number of crimes that have been committed against me. We'll get it to autofocus here in just a second. Well, you can set the pace bar. There we go. There's the basics. And of course that just went through February 22nd, 2011. Then you'll notice on this page, wow, do the space bar. There we go. Clean shot of all the other things going on. And look right there. September 25th. Get it to September 25th. I was at Langley Air Force Base. Let's see if we can get it to autofocus a little bit. This actually is quite a thing. And then here, October 3rd, is when I was kidnapped. Right there where my finger is. Okay? And then the other timelines don't really matter. I got out on January the 28th, right there. There we go. Sorry about the blur. So I've done nothing wrong, and all I'm doing right now is I want my assets back. I want my life back. I want my identity back. I've got $5 left to my name because I reinvested in technology so I could go talk to my people. My people are everyone around the world. Simply Google Built by Keith and go watch the YouTubes Built by Keith. Make sure that you sort and filter by the number of views and also by the date and see what Keith Duncan is up to next, because I've yet to find a single law enforcement officer or agency who will help me simply to turn over this huge file, I call it my red file, of critical evidence against everybody who is guilty of collusion, conspiracy, will of silence, destruction of their evidence against them. Yes, by their signed confessions on these court documents, transcripts, voicemails, and emails that I'm still accumulating to turn back over to Eric Holder in Washington, D.C. and FBI James Comey, because I had already escalated that high. And I even went to the U.S. military, including Dobbins Air Force Base and Langley Air Force Base for the Intelligence Division, because certainly they could stimulate the FBI, National Security Agency, Homeland Security, even Congress. That's my final destination, is Washington, D.C. Who can help me now? Let's go. Get busy. Contact your local law enforcement agency and have somebody simply come find me, and I will debrief my nation on what's really going on. Welcome to the Universal Show. Therefore, there never was a violation. And if you really want to know what the real issue is, it's this chart right here, which we will put out, and you can hit the space bar in a second. And this quickly describes what is really going on in our United States government. It's the transfer of assets from the people that are put in jail directly to the profit centers, which are the prisons and everyone who runs these private slave trading institutions. Well, just so that you know, I did go join First Baptist Roswell today, one of the most loving congregations in the Roswell area, to ask for their help, simply to collate some papers and file them and to take them to the different law enforcement agencies. Because that would be all I've ever asked for, was for a law enforcement officer, investigator, and FBI Attorney General Eric Holder and James Comey of the FBI to either take me into protective custody or at least get my assets back, give me back my identity, because I don't have one right now.